Hi, my name is Alexa and I'm English. I was born in Oxford, brought up in Oxford, and now live in Midlands. And I came across Expert Village recently on YouTube with the amazing expert Tracy Goodwin, who is hoping to teach presumably students of drama how to do a successful and convincing British dialect accent. I've never heard such rubbish in my entire life, and I'm a bit concerned that people might be thinking, if you speak like this woman and come to England, you'll blend right in. Let me assure you, you will not blend right in, and are likely to get a fist in the face, because people think you're making fun of them. So I think it's best that we'll go through this one particular video and see where she's going wrong. Quite honestly, let's have a look then. So you can't see the video, I can, but we'll play it and you should be able to hear it.
Alright, we're still working on exceptions to the short A rule, where we're going from glass to gloss.
Gloss. What, like paint? No, that's not what she means. She means a glass. Americans may say glass or something like that. Glass. Or if you're northern, it's glass. It's never gloss. Nobody speaks like that.
And here's another exception. You make this change before the S sound, like as in fast. Fast becomes fost.
Fost. F-O-S-T. What on earth is that? That's not a word. Fast becomes fast. Or if further north you go, it becomes fast. Fost? No such word. Nobody speaks like that. Nobody.
Last becomes lost.
Last is last. Or last. It is not lost. Doesn't exist. Not a word.
Rascal becomes rascal.
Rascal? First of all, we don't say the word rascal at all. We're not Victorians, and we're not in the 1940s, and it's just not a commonplace word. And even if we were to say it, we wouldn't say rascal, we'd say rascal or rascal. I don't think this woman has ever been to England. I think she's only watched Mary Poppins.
Pass becomes pass.
Pass becomes pass or pass, as in passport or passport. Or will you pass the sugar, pass the sugar, pass the sugar? I don't know what word she's coming up with.
So we're going to make the change before the S sound. However, there are some major exceptions, and I'm going to give you the exact words.
She's going to give us the exact words. I'm not holding my breath.
That you do not change to ah. The first one is gastric.
Gastric. It's a word we use a lot in Britain, obviously. She's heard it lots. Gastric. We have severe abdominal problems in Britain. What? Yes, you say gastric. Gastric is gastric. But it's not a word that you're going to need to know, is it?
Does not become gastric. It is gastric. Hassle does not become hostle. It is.
No, hassle doesn't become hostle. She's absolutely right. You're going to get lots of hassle, though, if you come and speak the way she's doing.
Hassle. Same with tassel.
She's having hassle with her tassel. Yep.
However, there's a trick. Don't let this throw you. Hassle, you do not change. But castle, you do. Castle becomes castle.
No, it doesn't. Castle becomes castle or castle, depending on whether your dialect says dead in the A or not. Personally, I find it easier to think of castles in the south as castles, and castles in the north as castles. So it's Warwick Castle and Edinburgh Castle. Take your pick. But it's not whatever it was. She said castle? No such thing.
So you might want to write those down, so as you're, all of these exceptions down, so as you're going through your script, or you're learning your words, or you're learning the dialect, you can start to memorize the rules.
Okay, if you've got a script, take no notice of this. First of all, there's no such thing as a standard British accent. There's no such thing. There's no such thing anymore as a BBC accent. The BBC got rid of their standard accent a very, very long time ago. So now you will hear regional accents when you come to Britain, and lots of them. So if you're in a play and you're playing a British character, I suggest you find out a bit more about the character, about where they come from, and pick the accent that is suitable for them. If you're playing a Londoner, there are lots of accents to choose. They don't all sound Cockney, and they don't all sound like they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. So pick the accent that's suitable for the character you're playing. This woman doesn't know what she's talking about. There's no such thing as a standard British accent at all. So I hope that helps you a little bit, and hope that explains why all the British people that have been putting things up there and thinking this is laughable. It's laughable, but some people might think that we're being funny about it. We're not. She's wrong. Totally wrong.